What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. I'm Boomer, and today we are back with the Minecraft series. As you can see, we've been doing a heck of a lot in this series, so if you want to see how we got here, playlist will be linked in the description so you guys can watch how we got here. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. Before we get into the main part of this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now. We're about 1/5 of the way there, so if you want to help me out, go ahead and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into the next part of this video. I know this gets really repetitive, but as you can see, we are up in the comment room. If you don't know how this room works, all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment telling me you did so, and you can be put into this room. If you didn't know, you can be put in this room multiple times, so if you leave just a good comment that I can use, you can be put in here twice, just like one of the people I'm going to be adding in this video. So first, we're going to be adding Andy to Skate. He is the first person to be added twice, leaving I'm first. Thank you for being early, and welcome to the comment room for a second time. Next up, we have Jim leaving this comment. Good video. Thank you so much, man. I really try, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hayden left this comment. Thank you so much. It means a lot. This is one of the longest comments I've ever had left, and just saying that you guys have been enjoying the series, it means a lot to me. And the final person we're going to be adding has a lot to do with the thing we are doing this video. As you can see, he says we need to be making a string dupe farm, which is exactly what we are going to be doing in this video, as well as many other farms. This video is going to be just about farms. So thank you, Arm, for the comment. I don't know how to say the rest of your name. I'm sorry. And welcome to the comment room. Well, let's go ahead and get right into the rest of this video. So just like I said in the intro, we are going to be working on making a lot of farms in this video. As you can see, we are over here in the farming area of my world. Over there, I try to make stuff look good. Over here, I don't care. So you can see we have the creeper farm, sugarcane farm, and iron farm. Which, speaking of that, I really need to empty this out because it's really full. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have to go grab a shulker box real quick, and then I can get back over here. So what I'm gonna do, take all this iron out and change it into iron blocks. Luckily, all I have to do is this, and then you can see we're gonna need tons of iron blocks. All right, and as you can see over here, we have a buttload of iron now. Having that iron is gonna be good because the next farm we're gonna be building is right here. So let's go ahead and clear this area out, and I'll tell you what we're building. All right, now that we got this all cleared out, I can tell you we're gonna be building a simple lava farm. I think there's a comment on the last video. If there is, I'll throw it up on the screen right now just so you can see what I'm talking about. That's the person that recommended it. Thank you so much, and we're gonna build this farm now. So we are gonna need a lot of cauldrons, so let me turn all of this back into this. All right, 24 will be enough, so let's make a nice little circle of them. All right, there we go. We got a nice little square of them. So now I'm just gonna have to go grab a little bit more supplies, and then we can go ahead and get the first farm of the video done. The first thing to make a lava farm we're gonna need is lava, obviously, which is good because we have a little pool right over here. So let's grab some lava out of here. There is the first step done. Now I need to fly over to this old village that I kidnapped a bunch of villagers from and grab some dripstone from this little cave over here. And this is how the lava is actually gonna be generated. If I grab a bunch of this, and then we are gonna fly back to the base. On the way back over to the industrial area of our base, we're gonna stop and grab some blocks to build with. And now all we have to do is build a little chamber on top of all these. And then on the bottom side, I can place a piece of dripstone on every single block. And right now you can see they're dripping water, which is obviously not what we want. So I have to climb up on top of this. And now I need to make a little reservoir of lava up here. All right, there we go. We got all that. So now all I have to do is add in the lava. I'm going to put one on these on each corner, and then put one of them in the middle, and hopefully it spreads out over the entire thing. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to go grab a little bit more. This one's a little bit off, so I'm going to have to go grab one more thing of lava, and then I can get that farm finished. And if we look down here, as you can see, it is now dripping out lava, and eventually, it doesn't happen quick because this farm is not efficient, but eventually all of this will fill up, and then we will have a bunch of lava. So there we go. The first farm of the video, it's finished. All right, so I was thinking, since I already have the farm built that they recommended, I might as well throw them in the comment room as well. So I'm gonna thank Troy Pack for this comment. You should make a lava farm. So thank you for the idea, and welcome to the comment room. The next farm, which is gonna be the string duper. So I'm gonna grab a few supplies, and I'll show you me getting them. All right, so first I'm gonna grab some building blocks, just like some glass and stuff to make it look pretty. And then now I need to get some of the extra stuff, like some buckets for water, and 4 of these chests, into hoppers just like this. And now I basically have the storage system ready. And also to start duping the string, I'm gonna need 2 of it, just like that. Now I just need 2 tripwire hooks. So that's all we're gonna need for this farm. Another really simple one. So let's go ahead and get this thing built. And as you can see already, we have the first little bit of lava starting to flow into these cauldrons. So I'm starting to notice something, because if you look right here, the lava is only collecting underneath lava sources. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to fix that real quick. So let me go ahead and grab the 2 things of lava out of here just so I can get some more. And now I'm just gonna place this one right here and then this one right here. And now we have 2 little pieces here. So over time I will be able to fill this whole thing up and get the entire farm working, but for right now it's gonna be at kind of a standstill, working very slowly. All right, so right here I'm pretty sure is the perfect width. So let's go ahead, get the shulker box placed down and get to building on this new dupe farm. All right, there we go. As you can see, we got the string dupe farm up and running. Currently you can tell it's not duping any of the string, because this is the hardest part of the farm. What you have to do is break the string and then flip that instantly and hope it starts duping, which it's not been working for me the past few times. So I've been just trying to get this thing to work, and I will show you guys when I get it working. Well, I've been doing this for like 15 minutes and it's just not working. I don't know what's going on with it. It just will not dupe it. I have been able to get it to dupe 1 singular piece of string. If I do it like this, if I place it down and then open it, you can see it makes 3 instead of 2. But other than that, I just cannot get this farm to work. So I'm gonna look for a different design and hope that one works, but they might have patched this one already. I was looking around on the internet to try to find out what was wrong with the farm, and I figured out there's this one thing that I did not pay attention to. It says this farm has to face east. But let me go ahead and rebuild this farm real quick, and then I'll be back. Alright, well I got the main thing built. I'm just gonna have to go grab some more glass real quick, and then I can finish this up. Hopefully now, if I do this right, it will start duping. Didn't work the first time. I've came to the decision that this thing just does not work. No matter what I do, I cannot get this thing to work. It just will not start duping. So I basically just built this whole thing for nothing and don't really know what to do now. Now I just did even more digging, and it says this thing does not work on the Forge launcher, which is what I'm using to get all the mods that I'm using. So I'm not going to be able to use this dupe farm, but thank you for the suggestion. I thought it was going to work too, and sadly can't use it. All right guys, well it is Friday now. Took a little bit of a break from recording. So right now you can see we have the lava farm set up. It's working really well. We have this broken farm, and now it's time to set up what I talked about in the last video, which is a super smelter. But I'm not just gonna build 1, I'm gonna build 3. 1 is gonna be blast furnaces, 1 is gonna be normal furnaces, and then 1 is gonna be food. Probably not gonna use that one that much, but it fills up the video, and that's the least I can ask for. Let me go ahead and start grabbing some supplies. It's gonna take a heck of a lot. So first thing I'm gonna get is 9 furnaces, 9 smokers, and 9 blast furnaces. Making the furnaces is obviously gonna be easy. Throw this in here. There is 8. There is 9. Now that I'm looking at this recipe, smokers are incredibly expensive, and I don't think I have enough. 24. Let's see how that works. Gotta make 9 more normal furnaces, just like this. Throw this in here and let's see how much this will get me. So I'm gonna need a little bit more, so I'm just gonna go outside and break the trees that are in front of my storage room. But there we go. We got the 9 smokers. Now last, the blast furnace. Looks like I'm gonna need 27 smooth stone. And I don't think I have any stoner now. Actually, I do. So all I have to do is go smelt 27 of this, and then I can go ahead and make these furnaces. So for hopefully the final time, let me throw all of this stone into these furnaces so they can smelt. And now I'm just gonna go make a crap load of hoppers. And for each one of these farms, I'm gonna need 27. So that means it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to get all those. Luckily, I have unlimited iron. So the main thing that's going to be a problem is actually the chest. So let me make as many of these as I can, and then I'll get back to you guys. That was only enough for 12. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go collect some wood and get some more chests. Well, I broke all of the trees I had at the front of my property, except for like 5 of them, but those are mainly for looks. It gave me over, oh, actually just a stack. So let's see how many chests this will make. It only made 32, and I did the math. I'm gonna need 81 chests for this. I have 52, so I'm gonna need like 29 more of these, and then we'll be good. By the way, guys, let me know what you want to see in this series, because right now I'm kind of just doing random stuff. It just depends what I want to do on the day. But as you can see, we have a lot more space to fill up in our custom village, with the port giving us a lot more land, as well as maybe, I know I'm gonna do it, but I don't know if I want to do a next video or not, but just let me know what you guys want to see. I'm gonna be building some massive ships in these harbors over here, and I also really need to build my base. Let me know what you guys want. I could either build some ships, I could continue building this village, or I can build my house that I'm actually going to be living in, because right now I'm living at the bottom of our enchantment tower, and it's not very nice. It's just a bed in the corner. So let me know what you guys want to see. Now that we got that out of the way, let's continue making a buttload of hoppers. I went ahead and made a bit extra because I'm pretty sure I need hopper minecarts. I haven't built one of these in a while. But there we go. We got all the hoppers out the way. So I'm gonna need to make some more powered rails. Got a little bit of gold. I really need to go make a gold farm. But let me make some more powered rails real quick. That's definitely enough. And you can see I got the rails already built from when we were transporting the villagers. Now I just need to make a few random things like levers and stuff like that. So let's throw that in there, and then we can go ahead and get to building. And remember, guys, back to what I was saying about what videos you want. It does not have to be Minecraft. It could be like any game. Like I was maybe thinking about playing some like supermarket simulator or something like that, or I could do a modded series on Minecraft as well, like Skyblock or maybe Crazy Craft with one of my friends, because I really want to start up a server where you guys can join, but I'm just not sure if I'll get enough people to join it to make it like worth it. So just let me know, guys. Not really thought about where I wanted it, but I'm probably just gonna clear out some area around the iron farm and then build it there. So here's a quick little time lapse. My inventory is filled with dirt now, but you can see I cleared out this area. And now let's get to building these super smelters. First, I'm gonna build a nice and simple one, the original super smelter, which is gonna be the normal furnaces. I know you guys probably don't want this to be a tutorial, but I don't know how else to commentate this. So to set that up real quick, let me grab these hoppers. Now, since we're using 9 furnaces, we need to go 9 over. Now we just place these furnaces on top of the hoppers. Then we go across the back of the furnaces with hoppers. And then one more time, we go across the top of them with more hoppers. So basically on 270 degrees, this thing is covered. So now what I'm gonna do is just fill in some of these air blocks just to fill it up. And now I need to set up the area where you can send off more minecarts. Now let me set up the minecarts across the top. So this is where it gets a little bit weird. I'm gonna have to build up in the air, place a hopper on both of these facing down into these. Place 2 double chests on top of these. This is how I'm actually going to be able to distribute the supplies. So just for a test, I'm not going to be able to use this hopper minecart because it's not the right way. But if I go up here, toss this into here, you can see it gets loaded into the hopper minecart, and then it can be distributed through all the chests. If I place this up here, we have the first line working. But obviously, I'm going to need to have a lever right here just so I can activate that. And then as you can see, it goes back and forth with ease. And then with the simple flick of a switch, I click that, and then it turns it off. And actually, now that I think about this, I won't have to reset these things if I just break it and then place a normal rail, and this should continue working. Yeah, and it still works just fine. And if I turn this off, it'll be lined up directly underneath, just like that. So that little fix was able to fix the entire farm, which means I can also bring this side in by one little rail, So basically what I did before. So with that, this farm has been completed. It's not really a farm, but I'll just call it one. So let me grab something I can smelt in this thing so you guys can see how it works. First, you load all of your supplies up into here. You can see they get transferred down and then put into this minecart chest. And it is the same thing on the back side. Right here, this is the charcoal chest or whatever fuel you're using. So you load it up. It gets loaded into this minecart, and then with the simple flick of this lever, it will be distributed through it, and you can see all of these furnaces start working, and they will start smelting this with ease. And if we wait just a second, we should see a lot of copper start appearing right here. There we go. The copper just starts rolling in, and it's very efficient. So there we go. The normal furnace one has been completed. Now it's time to do the charcoal and the blast furnace. So let me turn this off so this thing can reset itself, and I can start working on the next part. And also, this doesn't really apply to me, but if you run a line of redstone in front of them and then flick this, it will turn these hoppers off. So as you can see, the copper will stay in there and it allows you to collect XP. But if you don't want that, all you have to do is flip this lever, and then all of the stuff will be loaded out and pushed into this chest. And as you can see on that old 2 furnace system over there, that would have taken days, and now it is completely done through every bit of the copper, and just like that, a stack has been finished. So you can see exactly why I really like these super smelters. And now it's time to move on to the other part. Well, I do this every video. Like, I swear, I don't know why this started happening, but I just forget to click the record button. As you can see, I'm building the smoker one, but I have ran out of rails. Actually, I have everything I need to make some more on me, which is great. So let me make those, and then I can finish up the smoker. And there we go. I think this build is done. If I flick the lever, you can see both of the minecarts start going, and I will be able to use this whenever I have a lot of food to smelt. And now that I think about it, I just completely forgot to make the blast furnaces. So let me head over to the old blacksmith that will probably never get used again unless I have just a little bit of stuff to smelt, and grab the smooth stone. Alright, so what I meant to do on this one, I will do it on this one. I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm going to do a time lapse. So here we go. I don't even know I could take a screenshot. But as you can see, we have all of these things set up now. Well, with that, I am gonna go and edit this video and see how long it is. Based on how long it is, I might come back or I might not. So I will be right back. Alright guys, well, I just got done finished editing. It's about 17 minutes right now. A little bit shorter than I usually do, but I think this video has a lot of good stuff in it. So I know it's a bit shorter. Let me know what you guys want to see, because I don't want to bore you guys by doing stuff that's just really boring, obviously. So if it has to do with the village, I'm fine with that. If it has to do with making more farms, I'm fine with that too. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure if you enjoyed the video, you leave a like and subscribe, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now, and we are like 1/5 of the way there. Thank you guys so much for the support so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.